SASSA grants are a lifeline for millions of South Africans. They help put food on the table, support our children, and care for our elderly and those with disabilities. It's a crucial system that provides a safety net when people need it most. Because this support is so important, SASSA needs to make sure the right people are getting the right grants. Think of it like a regular checkup. Just as you might visit a doctor to ensure you are healthy, SASSA conducts reviews to ensure the grant system is healthy and fair for everyone. These checks are not meant to cause trouble but to protect the system from fraud, and to confirm that beneficiaries still meet the requirements for the financial assistance they receive, ensuring the funds go to those who truly need them. A SASSA grant review is essentially a formal check-in. In 2025, just like in previous years, SASSA uses this process to verify that your personal and financial circumstances still meet the criteria for the grant you are receiving. It's a way for them to confirm that nothing significant has changed since you first applied or since your last review. For example, they will check if your income has changed, if your marital status is the same, or if you still have the same medical condition for a disability grant. The review is a fundamental part of SASSA's operational mandate to manage social grants responsibly and ensure that the right people are being helped according to the law. This process is not a reapplication. You don't have to start from scratch as if you are a new applicant. Instead, it is a much simpler process of confirming your existing details. Not everyone who receives a SASSA grant will need to undergo a review in 2025. The need for a review depends on the type of grant you receive and when it was last checked. Generally, temporary grants, like the Temporary Disability Grant and the Grant in Aid, are reviewed more frequently because the conditions they are based on can change. SASSA will notify you directly if you have been selected for a review. You will receive a written notice at least 3 months in advance, so you will have plenty of time to prepare for it. The most important step is to act as soon as you receive the notification letter from SASSA. The letter will tell you everything you need to know: why you have been selected for a review, what documents you need to bring, and the date and time of your appointment. When you go for your review, a SASSA official will meet with you. They will have your file and will ask you a series of questions to confirm your details. Be honest and provide accurate information. The official is there to help you, and giving them the correct details will ensure the process goes smoothly. Being prepared is honestly the best way to make sure your SASSA review goes off without a hitch. The most critical part of this preparation is gathering all the necessary documents. When you are notified of a review, the letter from SASSA will include a specific list of what you need to bring. It is really vital to read this list carefully and make sure you have every single item. The primary document you will always need is your original 13-digit bar-coded South African ID book or Smart ID card. Make sure it is the original, as photocopies are usually not accepted for identity verification purposes. This is the cornerstone of your entire review process. Next, you will need to provide proof of your income. This is to verify that you still meet the financial requirements of the means test. Gather recent payslips if you are employed, or a sworn affidavit from a police station stating that you have no income if you are unemployed. The goal here is to give SASSA a clear and honest picture of your current financial situation. Don't hide any income, as this can lead to serious consequences. For specific grants, you will need additional documents. If you are receiving a disability grant, you must bring a recent medical assessment report from a doctor appointed by SASSA. This report cannot be older than 3 months. For the child support grant, you will need to bring the child's birth certificate and, if applicable, a school attendance certificate. Knowing when your grant money will be available is honestly essential for planning your monthly budget. For September 2025, SASSA has released the official payment schedule to help beneficiaries prepare. It is important to note that these dates are fixed, and SASSA encourages beneficiaries not to rush to collection points on the first day to avoid long queues and potential security risks. The first group to be paid in September 2025 will be the older person's grant recipients. Their payments will be processed on Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025. This date is exclusively for those receiving the older person's grant, including any other grants, like a grant in aid, that are linked to the older person's profile. Following the older persons, the disability grants will be paid out on the next day. The official payment date for all disability grants is Wednesday, the 3rd of September 2025. This staggered approach ensures that pay points are less crowded, which is particularly beneficial for beneficiaries with disabilities who may have mobility challenges. Finally, All other grants, which primarily consist of the children's grants, including the Child Support Grant, Foster Child Grant, and Care Dependency Grant, will be paid on Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025. This is typically the busiest day for SASSA payments, as it covers the largest number of beneficiaries. Remember, you do not have to withdraw all the money at once. In today's digital age, checking your SASSA grant status has become so much easier and more convenient than waiting for a letter or standing in a queue. The quickest way to get an update is by using the official SASSA online status check portal. You will need your South African ID number and the cell phone number you used when you first applied for the grant. This tool is available 24/7, giving you the freedom to check at any time that suits you. Another popular and effective method is using the Moya app on your smartphone. The Moya app is data-free on most major mobile networks in South Africa. For those who prefer a more direct approach, the SASSA WhatsApp line is a great alternative. You can send a message to the official SASSA WhatsApp number, which is 0820468553. Of course, the traditional methods are still available. You can call the SASSA toll-free helpline at 0800-60-1011. Alternatively, you can always visit your nearest SASSA office in person to inquire about your status, though speaking directly with a SASSA official can be helpful for complex queries. It can be incredibly stressful when your expected SASSA grant payment does not arrive on time. The first step is not to panic. There can be several reasons for a delay, and many of them are easy to resolve. First, double-check the official payment dates. If the date is correct and the money is still not in your account, your next step should be to verify your grant status using the online portal or WhatsApp line. A common reason for non-payment is that your grant might be under review or has been suspended. This can happen if SASSA's verification processes found a change in your circumstances. Another potential issue could be related to your banking details. If you recently changed your bank account and did not update SASSA, the payment will fail. To fix this, you must go to a SASSA office in person with your ID and proof of your new bank account to update your details. If there seems to be no clear reason for the delay, you should formally report the issue. Call the SASSA toll-free number to log a complaint and make sure you get a reference number. If you feel your issue is not being resolved, you can escalate it by contacting the Independent Tribunal for Social Assistance Appeals, also known as ITSA. Staying proactive and keeping a record of all your communications is the best way to resolve any payment problems you might encounter.